In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to install the cabin air filter mod on your Ram pickup truck. So let's get started. And welcome back to today's video, you guys. So in my hand, I have the cabin air filter mod. These things are extremely affordable at this point in time. It's been something I wanted to try for a while on one of these Ram trucks. I've had, I think it's my fourth gen Ram truck, and they don't come with this stock for whatever reason. It has the ability, it has the spot for it, but for whatever reason, they chose not to put it on from the factory. But don't worry, you can put one on yourself for a very inexpensive price. I think I only paid under $20 for this whole kit. Comes with a filter and the door that's missing, the seal off door once you open it up. So let's get it out of the box, I'll show you guys what's included, and then we'll get to work. So here's what's inside the package, you guys. You got a filter and one of these doors. So it shows the airflow. This is what we're gonna be installing. And in order to do that, we're gonna have to remove the glove box. So you're gonna see this little tether here. So we're gonna unhook this like that. So that will unhook, and then you're gonna see right here these tabs on both sides. So we're gonna push these in. So what we're gonna do is put those in and pretty much fall out like that. So not much to it, and she's out. So once you have that removed, you're gonna see right there. So you can pretty much see where this thing is gonna end up. It has the knockout for it from the factory. So some guys will use a Dremel on this, but you can use a knife like you can see there. And you're just gonna cut all the way across and around. One thing to use in the Dremel is you're gonna get a lot of plastic debris inside your box there. You know, it's gonna be inevitable that the shavings are gonna fall down, but this way is gonna be a little bit more difficult, but a little cleaner cut. So here's the progress so far, you guys. I'll have to clean up the cut afterwards, but it's not exactly the easiest thing to cut with the blade, but you can get it done about a quarter of the way through. So let me continue and I'll show you what I got. Okay, so I just did a test fit and it does fit. Just so you guys know, the cut doesn't have to be perfect, so don't worry too much about making it absolutely pretty. Just as long as you can fit the filter in like I'm doing here. And the filter is kind of funny to put in. You kind of have to throw it like over top of the box. Like that's what I was doing, is throwing it over top so that I could pull it back, and then you can kind of get it in based on that. It is a weird angle. It might be why Ram chose not to do it. But anyways, there she is. Try to go as close to this ridge as possible if you guys want to make your lives easier. So this lip, try to get your knife blade as close to that as possible. And then like you guys saw me do there, it's gonna go like this. So the hard edges are gonna go on the side. As you can see, they kind of got dirty throwing this thing in, but it is what it is. So you're gonna throw it up like this. And then once you get it up there, pull it down. And I don't know if I could do this with one hand, but I'll try to show you guys what I mean. And then once you get it up straight like that, then you can start feeding it in from each side. I might have it turned a little bit too much, but you guys get the idea. So like that, and then slide it in, and I'll show you guys what it looks like installed. All right, so that's what it looks like, and then you can push it in the rest of the way. And then our door will go over the top of it. That is upside down, of course. It's gonna go like that. Okay, so one last thing, you guys, when you go to put this door on, because nobody told me anything, so I'm sure you guys are gonna encounter the same thing. You might push the door on and then you're like, it doesn't seat, like it just falls off. See these little tabs? You push on it and then you'll hear it click like that. You'll hear this one on this side. If I can get my fingers in here, see this little tab? Push on it, you hear it click. Now she's latched, and that's it. We'll put in our glove box. One last thing is, if you did drop any debris or plastic in there, it's not the end of the world, but just take off this panel down here, this carpeting, and then you're gonna see, I think it's 3, don't quote me, but I believe it's only 3, maybe 4 of these screws right here, and it holds the motor in. The motor will drop down and you can, dislodge anything that was in there. So the whole motor with the fan assembly, it'll come down, and then you can just take out any of the pieces that you may or may not have dropped. But you can save yourself all that work if you're just careful when you're cutting. Okay, so we'll hook the bottom guess if you have stuff in your glove box, it makes it a little more fun so you don't dump all your stuff out. But we'll hook the bottom. Again, make sure you have your hands on that cord at the side. And we'll put the peg in on this side. And same thing on this. There's both. And then we'll hook this hook there. And there she is. Okay, so that's it. Glove box is back installed, good to go. You can double check your fan. Make sure you don't have any funny noises or any plastic shards rattling around there. So we're good, and that's it, we're done. All right, so there you have it, guys. Pretty simple to install, and then you have filtered clean air coming into your cabin. You don't have to worry about getting dust into your vents, all that fun stuff. If you're on construction sites, you don't want all your vents and inside there to be all covered in dust and grime and all that stuff. So that thing was only, at the making of this video, that filter with the door was $14.99. So $15, you guys, and you can have filtered air, and then afterwards you can just replace the filter after and whenever it's necessary. But I think that's pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think of this down below. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Check out the other videos on this channel. We got a ton of cool stuff for these trucks and a bunch of other cool stuff. And also I will link that down below for you guys if you guys want to check that out. But I'd love to hear your feedback on it. And we'll see you guys on the next video.